named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy.
It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the Washington Commanders and the New York Giants. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off from MetLife. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Buffalo 18. 19, Tiger, 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
3rd down now, here's Dart. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
He gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ready.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Here we go. Start. 9, 3.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. This is tough running with this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that first down marker block. Play gets it up to the 43.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
A tight end in motion now. Etienne on 3rd down. He cuts it back right. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. This is Tracy. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They go right back to Tracy. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. He throws deep to the left side. Forces one through double coverage. Now it's intercepted. Mike Sanders still makes the play. And the Commanders get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
This young man struggled to limit the interceptions this rookie season, and they've shown a lot of patience. But we know that NFL stands for not for long, especially if you're a QB that's interception prone.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
Washington, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They go right back to Etienne. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Etienne again. This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
So now here's 3rd and 5. They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Etienne will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Commanders get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Commanders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Short pickup to their own 31. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And that's not what the offense style about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 14-0. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this.
Ready up.
Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They have it on 3rd and 9.
70 Lions.
Third and long for him here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Here's Jamie Gillen on again for the punt. And he drives this into the pouring rain. He has it at the 22. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Craft all ladies. Go, Reed. Go.
Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
Play fake here, Daniels. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
So he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
3rd and short, Daniels. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington first. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They get 27 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job, and that protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver, who went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
18 Rattler. Go.
Daniels on 1st down. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback. And the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down, Etienne gets it again. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 20-zip lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. It's Darius Slayton with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Darius Slayton on the return. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Ready?
Now here's Cam Scannable on the ground. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
1-yard gain.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
3-yard line.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Bronco 80. 60 Bronco. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Check up.
They'll go. Here's Dart. He put everything he's got behind it. He's got it deep downfield. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants chop some of the lead off before the half. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Giants offense and Dart looking to get 2 more here.
The Giants will line up for
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
Giants 8.
You know, ready to send this away.
To kick off for New York.
And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
50. Ready. 60. 60 bicep. 60.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's ETN on first down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
19. 18. Ready.
Now Daniels off the play action. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Daniels throwing on third. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
Their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be dribbled out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. He slides down with enough to pick up that first. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And the Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First and 10 from the 41.
Go! 65-6. 3-1-3. 79 Broncos. Cut 19. Cut 19. Set go.
Hart setting in the throw here. Here's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 30-yard line.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Go Street. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. 18 Reds. 18 Reds. Mustang 19.
Back to throw. Here starts. On the move. Headed right. Moving right. Airs it out to... That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. Timeout comes, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Panther 60. Panther 6. Dragon 60. 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Throwing on first down. It starts. And this is caught. Touchdown, New York! The Giants making a 1-score game before halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Giants get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go now. 19. County Lions. Hey, Trav.
On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
60 Maverick. Ready.
Play action now with Daniels. He rolls to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Begins his return at the 16. And he gets a pretty nice result there on the punt return to put an end to our first 2 quarters of play. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Gano ready to send this away. Pierre Strong bringing this back. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. We'll start the second half with Etienne. He's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. You set it down, score him at the 38.
A gain of 13 yards.
60 back, 60 back, drag him, 60.
Play action now, Daniels. He beams one, deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
They'll run, Etienne. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Viking 18. 70, Wolf. Trap 60, trap 60.
Daniels now. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
70 lying.
Man in motion here.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. Looking for somewhere to throw. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 24th of the season, making him the new single-season record holder in receiving touchdowns. Gay with the point after. And the Commanders bump the lead up to 13 points. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. New York to the line. 1st and 10. A handoff to Tracy. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Here's Tracy once more. He's got room to roam. Has a hole left, room to run. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants start the 2nd half with some needed points.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and it's exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Strong with the return. Showing a little burst so far. He's a racing past midfield. There he goes, right sideline. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10.
10. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
To throw. Here's Dart. Catch made. Tyrone Tracy. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That's incomplete on second down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Taking a deep shot here. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And that'll bring up fourth down. The Giants are set to punt.
J.D. Gillen in punt formation for the Giants.
That's grabbed at the 10. And gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit. It's just tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
On the pickup, it's second and 8.
This is Etienne. No one's around him. He's got space. He cuts it to the right sideline, and he's out of bounds. But what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Daniels setting up the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
Come on. Come on. Cougar 19. Nike 19. Broncos.
Second down and 10. Daniels. Quick slant to Samuel. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
19, Tiger, 9. Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Daniels now on first down. Caught near the goal line. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Cup 19.
To the air again, Daniels. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders go up by 19.
41. Giants 22. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my stack?
New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Let's start the draft here. Tracy drops by the first guy he's had. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense in the hurry up here. Start now against the blitz. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Cover 79 Bronco. Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Here we go. Trap 60. Trap 60 in.
Desperation time here. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. They'll try it left with Etienne. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Cougar 19.
And here's a give to Etienne. And he's taken down as they very quick